speaker to follow. I've had the pleasure of knowing and working with her for years, and she is indeed a sister on fire. To Daniqua, to Kalina, to Linda, to all of those who are coming behind us, God has great things in store for you. I hear an amen from somebody who knows. Councilwoman Bessie Walker and I are who we are because of the women who preceded us in leadership. We didn't get to be who we are because we were cute, and we were. I started to say, and young, in heart and in spirit, and we are. Because we love to serve our fellow man, and we do. But we shall never forget that we got where we are on the shoulders of women who preceded us, who gave us encouraging words, who took us by the hand, Kalina, and walked us down the aisle of leadership. And so we need to be on fire all the time. Because this world is going crazy in a heartbeat. And it's going to take women on fire and a few good men. Right? Even though you don't clap, I don't remember. It's going to take us to turn this crazy world right side up. It's going to take women on fire. That means doing when you don't want to do. Going when you don't want to go. Kiva, I'm sorry. She's one of the ones, and I can't wait for her for leadership. It's already tapped her on the show. Let me not digress. But I am so happy that I'm a past honoree for this marvelous organization. I say to you, you know that you have my undying support. Ladies, just keep it up. What is it? It says, there's an old saying, only Bessie and I appreciate this. It takes a red hot mama from a red hot town to turn a red hot situation upside down. Ladies, we are fire.
Thank you so much, Council President Crump. Can we give her one more round of applause? And now the moment we've all been waiting for, to honor our wonderful women that are on fire. But before I do that, I'm going to get in trouble later, but I'd like to take a pause for the cause to really honor and just truly acknowledge our founders. I have so much respect for Daniqua and Kalina, who are mothers of young children, who are educational advocates in this city. And everywhere, anything to do with education, young people, you see them. So we honor you and we really appreciate you. And it's truly an honor to work with you. I have the distinct pleasure of being a part of the presentation for a woman who is truly, truly phenomenal. You know, sometimes in Newark, we're the biggest city in the state, but we're a very small town. And when we don't know you, we give people the side eye, like, who is that? Right? But on behalf of the elder named Donna Kirkland, right, I bring greetings, and I want to introduce you to Dr. Hannah Hamdi, who, with all your efforts, who I had the pleasure of meeting doing research in the city of Newark before she even stepped in the doors of City Hall. She loves and cares for this community dearly. And she, takes people into her home, young women who are pregnant, anything you can think of. And so she's been an angel to this community. I want to bring up Sister Ronnie Bruce to further expound on her excellence in the city of Newark.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to try not to cry. So, I have the pleasure of presenting this to Dr. And also the distinct pleasure of saying that I knew her when she was just Hannah. She came in, I met her, she walked into UMDMJ, as you can see we're the same height, right? And she walked in, and she had all this attitude about her. And she came in, I was like, oh, hi. She kind of walked back, and I was like, hold up. I said hi. And our spirits immediately connected. And never mind the fact that we're both zodiac, we have the same zodiac sign. For all the Scorpios in the room, you understand what I'm talking about. It's like nobody gets to walk past without recognizing me, right? But in addition to that, Dr. Hamdi and I actually share an anchor. And I stand here only to do this because I know she would want me to. We have a very good friend that she and I fell in love with. And if I can say nothing else, is that when you know people who know people, you have to say, if they love you, I'm going to love you more.
That's right.
And in addition to that, I think 2 weeks ago, it's been 2 weeks ago, I became her chief of staff. And so, everybody down, I'm her friend. But I can actually tell you that because she is on fire in the city of Newark, she is on fire doing all the things that she does that's wonderful and helping the homeless and giving back. And it's one of those things Maya Angelou said, when you learn, you teach. And Dr. Hamdi will teach all of us a little bit about ourselves. We may not like the message and how the messenger delivers it, but you know, little people always got big hearts. And I will say that I love her, and not just because she is my friend, but because I love all the stuff that she's doing in my town. And she is, what did the mayor say? When he became mayor, we all became what?
Mayor.
So don't let nobody ever tell you we don't have a female mayor. We have several, and they're all on fire, but it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you guys to Dr. Hannah.
Newark Circle of Sisters presents this award to Dr. Hannah A. Hamdi, 2015, Woman on Fire. May your flame never extinguish.
She said she wasn't going to cry, but she knew. But once she mentioned something, that'll be all tears. Tears of joy and tears of being grateful to be here today.
Amen.
And to honor and mention all those who are responsible for bringing me here today, to allow me to do the work that I'm doing. My name is Hannah Hamdi, and I'm proud to say that I'm the health director for the city of Newark. It's a job that I do with passion and pride. So, first, I'd like to thank Kalina Merriman, Nico Matthias, and the members of Circle Sisters Selection Committee who have chosen me to be among the most incredible, talented women being honored today. And also the friends and family who are here to celebrate with us and celebrate us. To whom much is given, much more is expected. And I have been generously given for a long, long time by many, many people. I will name a few today who are relevant to this place and now. Where do I begin? 5 years ago, I lost my mother to cancer. And it was a time that I came to Newark and I started finishing my PhD program. And there was this woman who took me in, Donna Copeland, and all her friends, Elizabeth McGrady, Stephanie Irvin, and many more, who loved me and loved on me and cared for me unconditionally. And as a graduate student, that's what I had to really push me through. Did my doctoral study here in Newark in the South Ward, and it was a joint PhD program in epidemiology and urban planning. You know, there aren't that many black women in this program, right? So it's PhD programs are hard. It's that much harder for black women. Let's just be clear, right? I was new to Newark. I'm not from Newark, but I'm from a place very much like Newark. I think the most furthest point from this place, San Diego. Most people think that San Diego is sunny, beach, volleyball. It's not. It's actually the second most segregated city in the country. So the work that I do was informed by what I learned within the halls of academia, but it was much inspired by what I experienced as a child. Newark and San Diego are very much alike in social demographics. And everything that I write about, everything that I work for today, are the things that I experienced personally. And then there were people within academia that I am forever grateful for, Dr. John Johnson, who is the Dean of Medical School at Howard University, and Dr. Denise Rogers, who believed in my scholarship even when I didn't believe it, who told me that I need to stay in school, be persistent, speak truth, the power of UMDMJ. And Linda knows. And I did. I wasn't shy about it. But it was helpful to have that kind of mentorship and support. When there was, where is she? Council President Mildred Crump. She mentored me, inspired me, and advised me that there are careers outside of academic halls, that women in government rock, and they do. And you see her plan work, and I'm working for government, and I love what I do, but she's been a constant source of support for me. And the anchor that Ronise mentioned is my sister friend, Danita Walker Opio, who today I honor and recognize. May God rest her soul, because she was the first person to call me Dr. Hannah before I even knew what my dissertation was going to be. She was like, girl, you're going to change the face of Newark. We're going to be healthier because of you. And as a graduate student, I didn't even have any money. I would come read in the library 12 hours. She would come to school. She would make my breakfast, my lunch, and dinner.
So nice. Beautiful.
And she did that for 5 years.
Beautiful.
She knew what library I would be in, what classrooms I would be in. And she did that. So that's how I grew in the city. And then there is Renata Whitaker. My sister friend, my support. She worked with me for 2 years. And if I have academic success and reaching success, it's because of Renata. It is, and I thank you. And recently, as of 2 weeks, God blessed me with a chief of staff who is my sister friend who can tolerate my attitude, my mood swings, and sometimes she's able to read my mind before I can say anything. That's one of these groups, and I thank you. And my good friend, and also our mayor, the Honorable Raz J. Baraka, for believing in me and entrusting that I can take care of the health and well-being of Newark residents. And very quickly, and I have to run, I'd be remiss if I don't mention the very woman who made me, who molded me into who I am, and that's my great-grandmother, Amina Hamdi. She taught me to be bold, determined, speak truth to power. And most of all, she taught me that with God, I can do anything and everything I want.
We extend a 1-year membership to the Newark Circle of Sisters. So please make sure you join us, and congratulations. We're so happy to have you.